In this video, we are going to talk about most dangerous trees you should never touch. So before starting this video, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for the future updates. Plants don't like losing their leaves to herbivores, so they've developed a variety of clever defenses against them. Unfortunately, some of these chemical defenses can harm humans by causing uncomfortable skin reactions. Here's a list of the top 10 most dangerous trees you should never touch. Let's start. Number 10. Manchineal. An evergreen tree known as the Manchineal, Hippomane Manchinella, is indigenous to Florida, the Caribbean, and parts of Central and South America. It goes by the innocent name, beach apple, because of how much its leaves and fruits mimic those of an apple. Manzanilla de la Muerte, small apple of death, is its Spanish name, which more accurately describes its perilous nature. Eating the fruit of the plant could perhaps kill you and will blister your mouth and esophagus because it contains a lot of poisons. An irritating substance called phorbol is present in the milky sap of the leaves and bark, and it causes a severe allergic skin reaction. Number 9. Poison ivy. If you reside in eastern North America, you're probably aware of the dangerous leaves of 3 symptom of poison ivy. Urushiol is a substance that is present in all 3 poisonous plants: poison ivy, Toxicodendron radicans, poison sumac, T. vernix, and poison oak, T. diversilabum. Nearly all of these plants' components have the potential to cause contact dermatitis, a severe, excruciating, and painful skin inflammation, when they are touched. Even more horrifyingly, urushiol can cling to objects that have come into touch with the plants, such as clothing, shoes, tools, dirt, or animals, later poisoning an unwitting victim. Number 8. Stinging nettle. The stinging nettle, or Urtica dioica, is a plant native to northern Africa, North America, and portions of Eurasia. It has also been imported to South America. This herbaceous plant has stinging hairs with formic acid and other irritants attached to the tips of the leaves and young stems. These needle-like hairs pump stinging acid into the skin when they are touched, resulting in a burning, tingling, and itching rash. Fortunately, the symptoms rarely last more than 24 hours. Number 7. Hogweed. The common hogweed, H. sphendilium, and the gigantic hogweed, Heracleum mantagasianum, both native to Europe, have naturalized in several areas of the United States. These weedy wildflowers' leaves and sap contain substances called furocoumarins that should be avoided. When exposed to sunshine, contact can result in phytophotodermatitis, a condition in which the skin breaks out in painful blisters. If the sap gets into the eyes, blindness could result. Given that hogweeds resemble the extremely poisonous water hemlocks in appearance, Cicuta species. Number 6. Tread softly. Tread lightly. Nidoscolus stimulosus, commonly known as noseburn or finger rot, is a pretty tiny herb that is indigenous to the southeastern United States. The plant, as well as its fruits and flowers, are coated in strong stinging hairs that splinter in the skin and release a variety of irritant chemicals. Despite the fact that contact causes extreme stinging and itching, symptoms often subside within an hour. Nevertheless, for some people, skin discoloration may persist for many days. Undoubtedly not a plant you should walk on barefoot. Number 5. Gimpy. There are many stinging plants in the nettle family, but none are as ferocious as the Gimpy, Dendrocnide moroides. The Gimpy is one of the world's most deadly plants and is one of 6 stinging trees that are endemic to Australia, of course, and Indonesia. The stinging leaves give their victims a severe allergic reaction that can occasionally result in anaphylactic shock. People have said that the agony from the sting can be terrible and incapacitating for months, and that it can feel like they are being electrocuted, acid burned, or squeezed by enormous hands. Number 4. Pain bush. The pain bush, or Smodingium argutum, is a native of southern Africa and is also referred to as African poison ivy. The plant, which can be a shrub or a small tree, releases a creamy fluid that is rich in substances called heptadecyl catechol. Although some lucky people are immune, contact with the sap, which turns black when dried, results in a livid, swelling rash with blisters. Usually, the symptoms go away after a few days. Number 3. Manchineal Tree. Although it feels and looks like an apple, the fruit is actually very harmful to your health. And the tree from which it originates is so poisonous that, even if you were to be reckless enough to stand beneath its lovely lush branches on a rainy day, you might actually be burned. The deadly Manchineal Tree, also known as Manzanilla de la Muerte, Spanish for small apple of death, is a tree species that is native to the Caribbean coasts, including areas that extend along Florida, Mexico, Central America, and South America. Number 2. Suicide Tree. Even in popular fiction, it is uncommon to see a tree used as a murder weapon or as a way of suicide. However, imaginative writers would be wise to take literary license and use Cerbera odolum as a source of inspiration for their grimmest stories. This seemingly innocent-looking plant, sometimes known as the suicide tree, contains a strong mixture of toxic compounds that are extremely lethal to humans. It should come as no surprise that the botanical elements of this tree have been used as an organic and entirely natural method of botanical homicide. Number 1. Namibian Bottle Tree. The majority of dangerous trees have deceptively innocent appearances, resembling edible plants or at the very least common shade trees. But the Namibian bottle tree more closely resembles a bottle of dangerous liquor that can kill any living thing that drinks it than a tree. The Namibian bottle tree, a desert tree, has to deal with animals who might be interested in an easy drink as well as intermittent and scarce water resource availability. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoy this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.